60% get it free. And if you look at the balance sheet and P&L statement, there are absolutely no debt. I would love to see companies with that quality of balance sheet and P&L. Okay, you say I'm not in the medicine business. How about this one? We have the cheapest quality, cheapest price and the best quality of service in most parts of the country. We don't have to do market research in India. The market is staring in the face. Does this person, can he use a car? If you just look at this one slide, you know there is a market. And I ask myself, why does it take so long for us to figure this out? If you want to help this person, build a car for $2,000. That's what we have done. And I can tell you, in the Detroit Auto Show, there are lots of people, the Toyotas, the GMs, and the Volkswagens, and the BMWs. Tata was not there, but that was the only topic that was discussed. And the reason is, it created a tremendous inflection point worldwide. Why? Because we wanted to help this person. If you don't like it, you want to help these kids, you get a $100 computer. And a $100 computer has better functionality than mine. The battery lasts for 9 hours. You can read it in ambient light. There is no problem. You can put coffee on it. You can also put some muck on it. It still works. In other words, we have created fundamental innovations by trying to help poor people. The reason why I think this is important is, in order to do this, we have to create breakthrough innovations. And the breakthrough innovations can create global opportunities. Just imagine, Tata Nano can have an equivalent car. We are not going to get uncontested opportunity. Every car company today is trying to do it. But they'll create 30 million new vehicles worldwide. That's not a small market. I like to get 5% of it. I like to get 10% of it for India. Our problem is now going to be scaling up so fast, and I'll come to that. If you want to scale and if you want to have speed, we cannot operate the way we do today. If you want to scale and get to 2 million cars production in 1 year, and if the license takes 8 weeks to get, or 12 weeks to get, or maybe to get land, it takes 2 years. We can innovate. Somebody else will go with the price. I just don't think we understand the pace and the speed at which we have to innovate. First we have to innovate, and then we have to scale dramatically and fast and get global scale more rapidly than others can. I think we are hindered in that way. We'll come back to that. So we need a new methodology to think about innovation, creating micro-consumers, and therefore I call it the innovation sandbox. Let me give you so much for the ideology and the theory behind, because that's not convincing. I want to share with you case studies, all from India, not from outside. First case study is this. You remember we talked about energy? I was very concerned about energy. How many of you think this problem has persisted in India for at least 500 years? Why can't, with all our brains, solve this problem? Just ask yourself that question. This is bad for the woman. The particulate pollution inside the heart is 10 times more than the outside. It creates respiratory disease. It hurts the children. It's awful. Would you agree? Yes. So I decided that if you want to create a solution, we have to create a sandbox. We have to create a product that is very aspirational for the poor. They like to have it, because in a hut there is only one room. They must proudly display it. That is the kind of product we have to create. It must have world-class safety standards. And it must be scalable solution, not in one village. You must be able to produce 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. And it must be affordable. That meant new price-performance relationship. I said within this box you can innovate as much as you want. Don't violate the conditions that describes this box. So I decided, after a lot of thinking on who will support this research effort,